Hey guys, it's Monday with Garrett. If you don't know why I'm referring to myself as Garrett or why I'm posting on Monday, then check out the beginning of the other video I posted earlier today regarding top surgery. Anyway, we are on week 17, the topic being unexpected negative changes from socially transitioning and or testosterone. So I haven't really experienced any negative changes from socially transitioning. I didn't, dramatically lose somebody. I haven't experienced any severe hate crimes. And pretty much the only thing I've experienced that was negative from socially transitioning, um, those things happened because I was slash am very open and very openly out about my transgender status on all of my social media sites. And I found pre-T that whenever I would engage in a debate or argument online with somebody about something like politics or religion or history or pretty much anything, once they ran out of even semi-intelligent things to say, they would substitute by throwing my trans status in my face. I'll share one example here just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Last year, like around time of elections, so I guess in like around November, there was this, I think she was like 15 or 16-year-old girl on Instagram, and we followed each other. I knew her in person. She's actually a friend of my boyfriend's brother. Um, and I saw at the time that she was posting a lot of pictures and stuff in support of Romney. So me, just being me, I commented on one of them, asking why she supports Romney. Just, asking, what her views are, and just with intentions of starting up, either to just get a straight answer or just to start up a little friendly debate, nothing serious. So she pretty much didn't have any idea why she supported Romney. From what she told me, I got the feeling that she only supported them because her parents did, and she really had no clue what was going on politically or nationwide, or pretty much just had no clue about anything when it came to politics. And so she ran out of intelligent things to say pretty early on in the conversation. So once I started giving my side of it, why I don't support Romney, and just talking politics, I guess she got really frustrated, and she ended up using my trans status against me, or trying to. Pretty much she, played the dyke card. Said that I'm just a dyke pretending to be a boy, or that I want to be a boy, but like I'm not, and I never will be. Just all this other bullshit. And now, while I haven't had that happen in a pretty long time now, it did happen quite a lot when I was still pre-T, and I really feel like it's something that many transgender individuals will experience at some point in their transition. Pretty much from what I've experienced personally, it seems that when someone who's very ignorant in transgender issues or just transgender people in general, when they want to hurt you, or when they want to one up you in an argument or debate or whatever the case may be, there are definitely people out there who will stoop to that level and intentionally misgender you and throw slurs around, death threats, go kill yourself, all of that stuff. And I definitely experienced quite a bit of that before I started hormones, and even a little bit after. But in the last few months, I haven't had anything like that happen. And I'm not sure if that's because I'm on hormones now and people take me more seriously or whatever, or if it's just because I've pretty much succeeded in removing all of the negative people from my life and have just stopped putting up with bullshit. But for the longest time pre-T, I really tried to avoid situations where that could happen. But pretty much now, almost 7 months on hormones, I really don't give a fuck what anyone has to say, and I pretty much just say what I want, like 95% of the time. So I'm not really sure what kind of advice to give to you if you're experiencing something similar and you're pre-T, or even if you're on T and you're experiencing that. I could sit here and say be confident, stand up for yourself, but that's a lot easier said than done, especially, I've obviously been there. When I was pre-T, I had, little to no confidence. A lot of people didn't realize that, but I really didn't have any confidence in anything. I couldn't bring myself to stand up for myself in a lot of situations, especially ones like that. But if you find yourself in a situation similar to the one I gave the example of, I would just say, be the bigger person and walk away, because when it comes to people like that, they're not gonna, the majority of the time, they're not gonna listen, no matter how much you sit there and try and educate them. All they see is that they're losing the debate or the argument or the battle, or whatever, and they're just going to keep throwing slurs. And then the more you try and tell them that that's wrong to do, the more angry they're going to get, and the worse things they're going to throw at you. So just walk away, and if it's possible, remove that person from your life, because you really don't need that, and you don't need any extra negativity in your life. Especially, this goes for everybody, but especially for transgender people, because of what we're going through with our transition. We really have no room in our lives for negative minded people like that. Now, really quick, some negative changes I've experienced from testosterone aren't anything physical, really. I don't have bad acne. I have a little bit on my back, but it's really not that big of a deal. All of the changes I've had from testosterone have been great. Nothing I can really complain about. But there are some negative things that I have experienced since starting testosterone, since passing pretty much 100%. And some of those things include difficulty finding proper trans health care, especially while being or using government-issued medical assistance. And not to mention the annoyance of completely passing as male on the phone, and then having to give my legal name, and dealing with the whole awkward, "Oh, I'm sorry, miss," and me having to correct them and say that sir and mister are actually preferred. But my name and gender marker changes are currently in the process of being switched over, so that will hopefully remedy all of those issues. I don't know why I said hopefully. It will definitely remedy those issues. And then there's the emotional and mental changes, such as difficulty processing emotions and thoughts. And yeah, pretty much just difficulty processing emotions and thoughts. But I don't really see that as a negative thing. I see it more as I'm just finally growing up. And even if it's a pain in the ass sometimes to not understand or realize why I'm feeling sad or angry, it'll eventually level out, and I just see that as something to look forward to. So that's pretty much all I have to say for this week's topic. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Tumblr or my personal YouTube channel, which I'll put links to that below as usual. And I will catch you guys next week. Next week's topic is not as depressing or heavy, and it's self-appreciation. So I'll see you guys for that. No, we're not. Okay, say bye.
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 You don't know how much I care, do you?
So I tend to grab my skin in all my videos. I do this. And this. And this. Where I touch my chest. Where I touch it there. Okay, bye.